Hyundai just announced pricing of the upcoming Ioniq 6 here in the United States, so if you want to find out what the prices are, stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's the Ioniq guy. Big news from Hyundai today, so let's take a look at these prices for the Ioniq 6. So the Ioniq 6 is going on sale this spring here in the United States with the SE standard range rear-wheel drive small battery pack going on sale this summer. So let's just go right down the line, starting with the cheapest model. It's going to be that SE rear-wheel drive standard range small battery pack, single motor, 149 horsepower, 240 miles of range, and that's going to sticker for $41,600. Next up is the longest range Ioniq 6 here in the US. That's the SE rear-wheel drive with the 77.4 kilowatt hour battery pack. The rear motor is upgraded to a 225 horsepower motor, and you get 361 miles of range for $45,500. If you want all-wheel drive with the SE, it's going to be $3,500, bringing the total to $49,000. You'll get 316 miles of range and 320 horsepower. Stepping up to the SEL rear-wheel drive, you're going to get 305 miles of range, single rear motor, and that's going to sticker for $47,700. If you want all-wheel drive on the SEL, that's going to be $51,200, and you're going to take a 35-mile range hit to 270 miles. Now the top of the line, limited rear-wheel drive, is going to start at $52,600 with 305 miles of range and the single motor setup. The all-wheel drive limited is going to be $56,100 with 270 miles of range. I also wanted to mention the SE trim has 18-inch wheels. SEL and limited both have 20-inch wheels. Now, none of these prices include a $1,115 delivery fee, so you're going to have to tack that on to all those prices. So expect these to start hitting dealer lots in the next couple of months. I would imagine maybe 6 weeks because spring is right around the corner. So they're saying spring in this press release with the small battery pack standard range this summer. So if you want an Ioniq 6, you might not be waiting much longer. This car is very well equipped. It has all the same charging componentry as the Ioniq 5. So all the Ioniq 6s are going to charge 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes in ideal conditions. I have to make that note. But it is more or less priced in line with the Ioniq 5. So if you're in the market for a Hyundai EV, you're just going to have to make the simple decision. Do I want a SUV or do I want a sedan in the Ioniq 6? And of course, sadly, it doesn't qualify for the federal tax credit anymore. So we lose out on that $7,500. But there are still a lot of state incentives. Like here in Connecticut, I can get $2,200 for any EV less than $50,000. So if I go ahead and get an Ioniq 6, I'm going to be saving a couple $1,000s over sticker price. And I don't think we're going to experience what we experienced last year when the Ioniq 5 went on sale. Ioniq 5s are really starting to pile up on dealer lots, especially SEs and SELs. And those vehicles are starting to get sold at a discount. So I think the Ioniq 6 is going to hit dealer lots. There's probably going to be a decent amount of inventory. I think Hyundai's EV saturation is starting to get to that point now where we're going to see cars sitting on lots and we're going to see discounts. So let's hope that happens. Let's hope we can get these cars below sticker price. That would be great. Be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to be covering the Ioniq 6 in detail when they do go on sale. Still trying to decide what I want to do, if I want to keep my Ioniq 5, sell and get an Ioniq 6, or keep both. Still yet to be decided, but I'm gonna have to make a decision relatively soon here. But either way, I'm gonna be getting an Ioniq 6 press car. So at the very least, we will be getting coverage of the Ioniq 6 sometime this spring. So if you guys are really interested in the Ioniq 6, I did a deep dive video right here. So be sure to check that out if you want to get an Ioniq 6 and learn all about the different trim levels. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.